Anglicizer names, Episode 13. Marco Antonio Solis of Buki. Marco translates into English as Mark, and Antonio as Anthony. That one's pretty straightforward. Now, his father's last name, Solis. This one's gonna be really interesting, because it is a toponymic surname, which means that whoever bears it has its origins in a certain place. In this case, it is the parish of Solis in Asturias, northern Spain. And the origin of Solis itself is attributed to the legend of Don Pelagius, which is considered the forerunner of the Reconquista. Basically, he was chasing a group of Muslim soldiers alongside his captains, and he was shouting a certain expression which is "Id, que sol is," which is something along the meaning of "Go, catch them, because we still have time before the sunset, before the sundown." Therefore, in this case we have two options. The first one is sun, the second one being early, and I'm going to add a third option which is sundown. And I am personally sticking with sundown. Which one do you prefer? Put it down below in comments. Now, his mother's last name is Sousa, and Sousa is of Hispanic and Portuguese origin. It comes from the Sousa River in Portugal, and the name Sousa itself comes from the Latin word for stone, which is saxum. Therefore, and technically, the Sousa River is the Stone River. So in this case, I'm going to make up a new surname, a new composed one. It is going to be Riverstone. Now that I'm looking up on the internet, this surname kind of exists, or at least existed. But anyways, Riverstone. Now, Buki is supposed to be an expression coming from the Yaqui language spoken in the Mexican state of Sonora and the American state of Arizona, or the Usadian state of, meaning youngling. Therefore, the full British name of Marco Antonio Solis is going to be Mark Anthony Sundown, or Mark Anthony Sundown Riverstone, also known as the Youngling, known for some of his greatest hits such as Either You Leave or I Do, Where Are We Headed, More Than Your Friend, Your Prison, If You Hadn't Left, How Hard Is It to Cry Like This? Which other celebrity or fictional character name do you want me to anglicize? Put it down below in comments, and follow me for more interesting facts.